Welcome to SMS Dominator. When you first log into SMS Dominator, it might be a little confusing to you. What do you do first? Well, the first thing you need to do is really create a campaign. A campaign is what gets you going. Just like if you were to, if you're familiar with an autoresponder, in order to start an autoresponder, you have to create an autoresponder campaign. And what we're going to do here is we're going to create a text message campaign to get things up and running. So let's do that right away. The first time you log in, it's going to look like this, and you're going to have a certain amount of credits on the right-hand side. And we're going to go over to the left-hand side, and it says groups. And there's 3 different groups that you should see: campaigns, loyalty, and viral. We're going to talk about these 2 new campaigns or groups at a later date. But let's just run into campaigns right now to get you up and running. As you can see here, I've already created a couple campaigns. We're going to create a brand new campaign, and there are some features in here that you just want to completely ignore because you want to get up and running right away. Tracking ID, ignore that for right now. You don't have to worry about that for right now. The title of the campaign, you definitely need that. So let's say we're going to be doing a campaign on mobile phones. Okay, we're going to call it mobile phones. And this is not going to be a contest, it's just going to be a regular campaign. And right here we can actually set up, as you can see, everything. There's a pop-up section here that says choose the type of campaign. Polling requires you to set up a poll on the poll tab first. So we can have a poll campaign, we can have a contest, or we can just have a regular campaign. I'm going to click on the regular campaign section. The keyword is the keyword that it says words here. It should just say really keyword, because you're just going to have one word in here, no spaces, and this is the word that you want your customer or potential customer to text in that name to a certain telephone number. So let's we are talking about mobile phones here. Let's call it mobile. Text the word mobile to a certain telephone number. Well, I'm just going to use my name here for this as a client name. I'm going to ignore the get feature. Again, what I mentioned earlier, there are some advanced features in here that you're going to ignore just to set up an easy campaign. You definitely need to set up a telephone number. Here is a telephone number right here that I have here. Now, we're going to ignore double opt-in, but I'm just going to mention real here. It says call SUBS. That's really call to subscribe. You can actually now set up a feature where you can tell people to call a certain number to subscribe rather than typing in the text mobile to a certain number. They can actually just call the number to subscribe, and you can set it up that an automated message will say, "Thank you for subscribing. You'll be receiving text messages from us from time to time." Something similar to that. Nice feature if somebody can't figure out how to use their texting system and they just want to call. Sometimes people find a button that says tap to call. That works as well. All right, but let's continue further. This is the meat of the autoresponder. As you can see here on the right-hand side, it says enter outgoing message here. Avoid special characters like single quotes, double quotes, percentages. Enter the message you would like to send. Add the expiration in here with the percentage sign, date percentage sign, or the coupon code, which will expire at a certain date. But again, we're going to be very basic here, and we're going to just say something along the lines of, "Thank you for adding, thank you for registering." Let them know, I like to do this as well, you will receive 3 to 5 messages from us per month. Just let them know that you're not going to be crazy sending them a message on a daily basis. People don't like that. I don't mind it, but some people do. Okay, if you're a member, let's say you're doing a contest and you're entering into this contest and you want to try to enter into the contest more than once. Well, this is going to be a pop-up message that says, "Hey, dude, you've already entered into our contest. You can only enter in once per cell phone." That's something that you can do. don't need to enter this in if you don't want to. Okay, you can ignore that. This is the autoresponder. The autoresponder is extremely important. The autoresponder is exciting, and it's something that you should definitely implement into your campaign so that you don't have to worry about sending out a blast message every time. That being said, you don't have to use this if you don't want to. If you just want to, if you know, for instance, that you want to update your customers every week or once every 4 days, if you know that's what you're going to do, then you can just send out a blast message. But this is something to highly consider, where you can set everything on auto campaign, that after 1 week of being a member of your campaign, they get a gift. After 2 weeks, you send them a link to go to a website. After 3 weeks, you say you've been a member with us for almost a month. Thank you very much. Get a free cup of coffee at Sam's on us. Something along those lines. I'm going to show you how that works. Okay. I'm just going to call this autoresponder 1. Actually, I need to enter in, and let's say that the time is, obviously you don't want to send something at 4 a.m. We're going to send something at 10 o'clock. I'll give you an example where this works great. I can set this up so that I have a program that runs Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time every Monday through Thursday. I can set up this campaign to push out a message to remind people at 9:30, 9:40 of my campaign, and this is the way that I can do that. All right? Come visit the Coffee Time Show. Something along that line. And this is if there's any offers and then it expires. So I just add this campaign, and I can tell it, let's say I'm going to say, come visit 3 days later. Okay? We are, just to let you know, we are adding dates in here, so very shortly there'll be a date system in here to let you specifically know what date you want to send this information out to. So I'm going to add this campaign. And that is it. That's all there is to it with this campaign. So now you can see, if you text, the group name is mobile phones, mobile space phones. The keyword is mobile. The client name is me. The telephone number is right here. And it's a campaign. It's not a poll, or it's not a contest. And the date that we added it was this date right here. Now I can also click this button here, and you can see the QR code has been created. So if somebody scans this QR code, all they need to do is then enter in, basically hit the send button, and automatically they'll be added to this campaign. Now, how do we capture, what do we do to grow this list? What do we do to get people onto this list? Well, there's a bunch of things that we can do. Number one, we can let people know via email. Hey, text the word mobile to this telephone number. Once you add it to it, we're going to give you a special gift. All right? That's one way of doing it. You can also, again, that's through emails, or you can go through Facebook and say, text this to get a special gift from us. And that's one way to grow your list, and it's a great way to grow your list. But we found an additional way that no one else has that we know about. That is no additional charge. It's just part of the SMS Dominator system, and that's the SMS Autoresponder program. And what we do is you can enter in your name, your email address, and your cell phone. And by entering your name, email address, and cell phone, you can then capture email addresses and cell phones. And what happens is that the email address automatically goes into the autoresponder campaign, and the cell phone automatically goes into this campaign here with the send SMS. Okay? So here's another thing that you can also do. Let's assume that this is the part that I really like as well. Let's assume that you have a special group or a special team. And in this special team, you want to have 10 names on this special team. You can manually add to your list here of mobile phones. And to do that, all you need to do is go to My List, go to Add Number, and again, let's say it's me. And my phone number it's in here already, so I'll put it in here. And the group that you're adding my phone number to is mobile phones. I click on Add Number. Now you can see that one telephone number has been added to mobile phones, so I've been added 3 times basically. I've been added to the test account, I've been added to the mobile phone account, and I've been added to the free coffee group. So let's say again let's say you have 5 different teams, and you have specific people on each team that you want to contact. So let's say again we're going to go to add a number, and let's say the name is Steve, and the phone number is, I don't know, something like 617-511 to change the number around, and we go into mobile phones because that's the group, and you add the person's number. So again, how do you add numbers to the list of the mobile phone group, or the you can have people text the word mobile to your telephone number, or you can simply add the numbers to it and send them a text message saying, we just added you to our team list. We really want you to be on here because we're going to send specific information to this team. You are a valued member of our team, so please don't remove us. However, if you don't want to receive a text message from us, please select stop to receive messages. All right, so now we've done this. As you can see now, there's 2 names in the mobile phone group. I can now, here's the really important part, how do I get that message to these people? I click on Send SMS. And I have to create a text message. I have to create some type of text message because it's not here right now. So I'm going to add a text message. Dude, you are almost as cool as I am. Welcome to this group. I can also, by the way, upload an MP3 audio specific to this group, or specific to this team, however you want to call it, and it could be a 1-minute message, it could be a 10-minute message. Now the longer the message is, the more credits you eat up, and that's very important. For every text message, it eats up 1 text credit per text message that is sent out per person. So if you have 100 people in your list and you send out 1 blast message, that's 100 text messages, or 100 text credits, or 100 credits that are gone. If you do the same thing with audio and you send out 100 audio messages that are 1 minute long or less, it's 2 credits per account. So 100 messages per audio is going to equal 200 credits that are going to be removed from your account. Okay? So let's add an SMS message. Oops, I hit the button already. So we're going to add that. And there it is here. And when I want to send that message to a particular group, I click on Send SMS. Or I could send it as a voice message. And what happens is that a robo voice will actually read this message to the person. It'll make the phone call and it'll read the message. Now obviously that message is less than a minute long, so that would be 2 credits per phone call being made. Let's just click on SMS. Don't worry about super list or super list or super duper list. Doesn't matter right now. That's something we'll talk about at a later date. What you do want to worry about is we've been working on the campaign of mobile phones. We want to click on this, and you click on Send SMS. Once I click on that, what's going to happen is the message is going to be sent to my cell phone, because that's what's on my list, and to a dummy cell phone because I made up a number. I'm not going to click on that right now, but that's all you need to worry about. So you can have as many groups as you want and as many people per group in that group as you want. The nice thing you can also have is you can have unlimited text words in here. So one telephone number can have unlimited text words. So you can have text the word coffee to the same number, text the word pizza to the same number, text the word whatever, phones to the same one. That is very, very powerful. All right, if you have any questions, please watch some more videos that we have coming your way.